What is up, my dudes? It's raining. I got the day off from detailing, and I plan to do the oil change on my pressure washer and my pump today. So that's what I'm gonna do. Previously, I messed with, since it's a skid mount, I messed with trying to drain it out with a pipe running off my tailgate into an oil pan. Pain in the ass. But a friend of mine who also details told me he uses this pump or a similar pump and just pumps the oil out. So I picked this up on Amazon for 25 bucks. It was like another 10 bucks to have it shipped in a day or two, since I don't have Prime. And I'll link it in the description down below so you can grab yourself one. And all you need is a car battery. As you can see, the cables on this aren't long enough to reach up to your car's battery if you have a truck mount like I do. So luckily I do have a spare battery. And I got this container here to catch the oil as I pump it out, and that's about it. So let's get after it, walk you through it. All right, so that's it for the pump setup. You got your drain tube and you got your suction tube. I'm going to put a rag down because I do believe oil is going to come out as soon as I pull this. Okay, great success, no oil coming out. Okay, so check it out. I got the red on positive, I got the black on negative. Let's give this bad boy a shot. I'm just gonna take the drain tube, stick it in my catch can. Gonna take the suction side, stick it down in here, and then flip the switch on. Alright, I think this should probably go lower, help with flow. See if that helps. Alright. I think I got a majority of it. Now we gotta take out this pump oil. Let me show you, just in case. So I'm removing this cap right here for the pump oil. See, it's got the little dipstick on there. Alright, so same deal. Now, let's see if I can get this camera. Yeah, the cool thing about this one is on the pump, you have a little sight glass. So we should be able to watch that level drop, unlike the pressure washer, where we're just kind of sucking it out blindly. Let's see. Alright, so it's pretty good. Seems like it got most of it out. You can see I got what, maybe a quart and a half in there. So obviously we're not going to get every little bit out. I guess you could if you sat there and excavated with that hose for a while, but I don't know if you saw, but I was taking the hose and just kind of when it would stop pumping, just kind of move it around and try to find a low spot again until it starts sucking again, because it will, if you just leave it in the same spot, it'll just suck dry and then it's not even picking up oil. So yeah, kind of when it stops, just move it around a bit. Worked well. I'm happy with it for 25 bucks. All right, so now for the pressure washer, I got the SAE 10 weight 30 Honda oil. And for the pump, got the Cat Pumps high pressure pump oil. For the pump, as you can see in that sight glass, it is now empty and there's an arrow on the side. You want to just get the oil up to that red dot in the center. So that's what we're going to do. And I put too much. Okay, so as you can see, we're above the line, and now I gotta suck some out. Okay, so I sucked some out. Now we're back at the proper level. Let's put our cap back in. It's really important. Never go above a max fill line with oil, because if the components that are picking up the oil, like on a car, for example, the crankshaft that spins in the oil, if the oil's too high, it'll froth, it'll spin so fast, and the oil will be up on the camshaft so much it'll spin, it'll just turn the oil to froth and it will lose its viscosity. Okay, now for the pressure washer. All right, and then as far as filling those, I believe you just go until it's basically spilling out. There is not a dipstick, it's just you fill the oil. This thing is shaped so that if there's too much oil, it overflows. Which, as you can see, the oil is right up to the brim right there, so that should be perfect. All right, that ought to do it. So I believe if you're a detailer and you're using this stuff every single day, you should be doing it quarterly or at least twice a year. I think the manufacturer's recommendations for both the pump and for the pressure washer are every 500 hours. So if you think about it, I do RVs. It takes me about an hour to wash each RV, and I do 2 to 3 a day. So this thing runs for 2 to 3 hours a day, like between 4 and 6 days a week. If you do the math on that, I think it comes out to 780 something hours a year. So if it's every 500 operating hours, you would be covered if you did it twice a year. Now that's assuming, you know, like this year we've had a lot of rain, blah blah blah. It's smart to do it at least twice a year. Wouldn't hurt to do it 3, but twice should cover you. Another thing I'm gonna do real quick while I'm here is check out the air filter. Doesn't hurt. So yeah, that sucker's pretty dirty. Look at the inside, nice and yellow and clean, but the outside filter. So you can buy kits on Amazon that replace this, but I think you can take this foam piece off and wash it and then put it back on. Just wash it with like Dawn or Purple Power and hot water. Let it dry completely. If you don't let it dry completely, it's not going to suck air properly. So for now, just pop that back on, wash this, dry it, put it back on, or just buy a new one. And that's it. All right, my dudes, if you found any value in this video, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like it as well, comment if you don't mind. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate your help doing that. I'm doing all the maintenance on my my Toyota Sequoia, my detailing rig, which is this is a 2011 Toyota Tundra. I have an Audi S4 that I'm working on. So I do all the maintenance myself 99% of the time. So if you have any of those vehicles or do any of this maintenance yourself as well, give me a follow, and I can help you out with some of this stuff. Appreciate it. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Thank you, and have a good one. See you on the next one. Peace.